Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Ask Nikki, and today's episode is going to be very different because I was asked a question that I have seen maybe 1,000 times in the last few years. But we're going to take this particular message because it is very straight to the point. So our letter sender, we'll call her L. She goes, "Hi Nikki. How do I move on from heartbreak? I just feel really alone and lost right now. Please help." Okay, Elle, and the many girls who have sent me this question. I joked around about this a few days ago. That even after having grandchildren, people will still be asking me this question. But okay, sige, let's try to answer this. How do you move on from heartbreak? First of all, acknowledge that it is indeed over. But make sure that at this point, you've tried everything that you can to make it work. It depends on your situation. If you're coming from a long-distance relationship, make sure that you've tried everything to make it work. If it's because of a schedule thing that you just have a hard time seeing each other, make sure that you've done other measures to fix this. But if it's a character thing, if it's some other conflict, if it's a third party, best thing to do is to accept that it is indeed over. Next, I would suggest that you disconnect. By disconnect, I mean stay away from social media for a while. Don't go pouring all your heart and soul on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter because you will regret this once this whole situation turns into a petty thing in the future. Don't do anything at the height of your emotions. Don't say anything that you will eventually regret. And also to help in the healing process, it's best that you stay away from social media. I mean, the worst thing that you can do at this point is to stalk whoever on Facebook and on Instagram, and it's really just, it's not gonna make you feel any better. Next thing that you should do is to allow yourself to grieve. It is still a death. It is a death of a relationship, a person that you once knew, and that person is not the same anymore. So give yourself time to heal. Don't be pressured to be better right away, especially if it was a long relationship. A lot of time and emotions have been invested in this, and it's only natural and right for you to allow yourself some time to grieve and to feel bad. A little bit of bitterness, sige pwede, pero very, very short lang. And then you're gonna have to stop wallowing and pick yourself right up. Surround yourself with people who will encourage you, people who will, kind of like give you that affirmation, people who will remind you that you are a good person, that, things like this just happen, and, just surround yourself with positive people. People who will help you recover from this heartbreak. Next, I think you should make a decision to get out of it, because there are some people who believe that they should take time to find themselves and do all these soul-searching things. And while that's well and good, if you know that you did your part as a partner in the duration of that relationship, then I think you should just pick yourself up and move right along, because the longer you stay in that wallowing and all that self-pity, it's not very productive, and it's going to be a waste of your time. So I think that you should make a decision. It starts with making a decision that, okay, I've mourned, I've cried over this, I've assessed all of my emotions and all of my feelings. I know the things that I've done wrong and things that I could do better next time around. Then you make that decision to get up, pick up the pieces of your broken heart, and start again. And lastly, I think that believing that every heartbreak is one step closer to your future, a very good state of mind. Don't look back at it with regret. Don't blame yourself for what has happened. Just think that every failed relationship only means that you are a step closer to whoever God has destined you to be with. So I hope that helps. Definitely it's not easy, but do know that you're not the only one going through this. It can feel lonely at times, but don't fall into the trap of jumping into another relationship just so you don't feel alone. Pray, cling on to God, because even if you do find the right person, He can't fill that void in your heart, because there is a space there that really only God can fill. Maybe use this time to improve your relationship with God, or improve your relationship with your friends and your family, and use this time to work out, you know, so that when the right one comes along, ready ka na. So I hope that helps. And for those of you who have other questions about life or love, and because I am a know-it-all, I will shove my beliefs down your throat. Do feel free to write us at Industree TV. You can do this via Facebook, that's Industree TV, or you can do this via Instagram or Twitter at Industree TV. But do not forget to include the hashtag Ask Nikki. And that is it for today's episode. This has been Nikki. I'll see you guys next time.